to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on another team from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Cavaliers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stockton. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Cavaliers look to keep this drive humming. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Makes the grab on the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Dropping back, it's all red. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires left. And his throw is incomplete. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Finds his man. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Red pass, it's complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the left. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He fires one deep over the middle. Makes the grab right down the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Finds his man. It's Stockton. Across the 25. He's got room. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Duke.
Wants to throw on first down.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Syracuse lines up on third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Hunt is on its way. Now on the return. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To throw, it's all red. Caught over the middle, it's Ortega.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Looking to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. Pulls it in down the sideline. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. They'll try to pound their way in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Cavaliers will go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like
lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Orange will have to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Punt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch here. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Going right to work up top. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Orange! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's got the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got his man. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's all red. Got his man quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A 3rd down try for the offense. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. On target over the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Going to sling it on second down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Orange now facing a third and short. They're working that left side. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Now from inside the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The inside handoff. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants it all. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I guess if you're going to get a 1-yard gain, at least it's kind of a highlight. Great body control, great job understanding how to keep a foot in bounds and give a little toe tap on the sidelines there.
Right on the money. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Working that left side now. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And the Cavaliers have this offense rolling. They just keep firing. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's all red. They'll run the screen. Oh, what a cut! They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Cavaliers in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. Gets it out fast. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Cavaliers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is
going for the goal line, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. SMU is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost reminds me of the days of the great Pony Express. They're up by 16 over Duke. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Back to pass. This one's complete. Turning it on to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Syracuse right back at it.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Rushes on him. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. The Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Allred. Snagged out of the air. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Stockton. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They go to the ground. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Release to the back. Pulls it in. It's Ortega. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cavaliers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw, it's all red. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Syracuse, 10.
Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Running back searching for a hole. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Caught in the backfield, it's Stockton. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Quickly to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. They'll leave it with the lone back. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to throw, it's all red. Firing to the right, complete. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Cavaliers! A great catch and run for 6. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Alan Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tennessee. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. A strike downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Working the middle, it's complete. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going for 6. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Now they'll run it to the right here. Picks up the first down. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, a lot of space. Running inside the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Finds his tight end. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And after this play, the cake will be baked. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's